Good morning, everyone. My name is Tammy Trujillo, and I'm a Pima Community College Program Advisor. I'm joined here today with Popcorn with a Program, and we're here to go over with our program advisors within our fine arts and liberal arts department areas, including social sciences. So this area includes our Director Advising and Counseling, our Program Advisor. Let me quickly share my screen. I realize I just didn't do that. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take a quick photo of anyone who has their bowl pictures. And then after that, we'll get into our presentation with our program advisors. Now we'll go into our presentation and we'll start off with our Director of Advising and Counseling.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Rodriguez, the Director of Advising and Counseling, and I work closely with not only our academic success counselors, but also with the program advisors that work closely with the social science division. I'm really here just to be of any assistance if there's any questions related to social sciences, but I just want to point out, and I'll put these in the chat, we do have links for you to connect with our academic advisors, both our enrollment advisors, who work with students from 0 to 15 credits and help get students enrolled into the institution. And then our program advisors or assigned advisors who work with students who have a selected program of study or certificate program at the institution. And then additionally, I just want to share also, once again, I'll put in the chat, the link for our counseling web page. I also work closely with our academic success counselors who all work with all of the academic divisions of the college and are assigned to students based on their division and program designation, and connecting with those academic success counselors at any point in the student life cycle is for students to get that personal counseling, referral services to agencies in Arizona and Tucson, and really just be there, that support network for the students. And so a student who enrolls in Pima College will have an assigned advisor, program advisor, and then also a academic success counselor. So thank you very much for joining us today. And I will now turn it over to our program advisor, Stephanie Maxwell.
Stephanie, did you want to share your screen? You're currently muted.
All right, so you should be able to see my screen here. Let me make it the actual slideshow. All right, so I am Stephanie Maxwell. I'm the program advisor for social sciences. So anybody that's under social sciences, I would advise some of you, but I do have our assigned advisors listed out here. Erica Elias is one of our advisors, but she's also our success counselor as well. So she can help you with any kind of mental, emotional issues you might be having in addition to the academic side of things. We also have Lynn Redpath, who's doing G through L, if your last name starts with G through L. Barbara works with students whose last names start M through R, and I have the students whose last names start with S to Z. We do have group advising sessions available. Largely they go underutilized. So this is a great way if you can't get in right away to see your advisor that's assigned to you. You can jump in off the main website to the Pima calendar, go to the group advising sessions, find the social sciences, and we can help you guide you with maybe what would be best for you to enroll for the next semester. It's usually just quick questions so we can get to lots of students that jump in on those group advising sessions. If you have something more lengthy, of course, you'll want to make an appointment with your person. Also, one of the huge things we're rolling out that a lot of students are getting involved in is Pima Connect. It's a great way to see who your program advisor is that's assigned to you, make an appointment with them. You also have your success network so that you have listed out for you every instructor for you that semester with whatever courses you're in. And of course, your success counselor, which would be Erica for us. And you go to that, you should be aware by now how to go to your MyPima. So you're going to go to MyPima, and then you'll go to Students, Academics, And then you'll find Pima Connect on that list of links you can work through. There's also videos now under there where you can walks you through a couple little tutorials, one of them being how to make an appointment with your program advisor. So that's pretty much it, but be sure to utilize us with any kind of academic questions. Even if you don't feel like they're academic, a lot of times we can guide you to the right place. So make an appointment with us, come see us.
Great, thank you, Stephanie. So now we'll move into our university transfer advisors, and we'll start with Arizona State University.
Thanks. My name is Jennifer Ash. I am from, like mentioned, Arizona State University. So I have a few slides here to get you more familiar with our institution if you're thinking about transferring there after you finish up at your associates at Pima Community College. So this slide just kind of lists some facts and figures related to our institution. We are one university in many places. So you may be most familiar with our Tempe campus, but we do have 4 locations, which I'll go to over here in the next slide or two. But first, I'll mention, you'll see the top statistic there is that we've been ranked #1 in innovation for several years in a row now. So what does that really mean for you as a student? Everything we do is kind of driven by this charter. I feel like that relates well to our innovation ranking. If you know anybody else that's gone to college, their experience probably isn't going to be what you experience at ASU. We're a very hands-on learning environment, helping students find what they're passionate about and being successful in there. But you do have, depending on the major that you want to study, you have 4 different locations that you can choose from. Our downtown Phoenix campus focuses on journalism, nursing, criminology, public health, public sector. Polytechnic has some engineering and applied science majors. West Campus has forensic science, psychology, and then Tempe has most business majors, some other popular ones, fine arts, dance, that kind of stuff. So depending on what you study, like I said, determines where you want to go. We do offer, we do have a My Path to ASU program where if you're just starting out at Pima, I would encourage you to check that out, where it'll list all the classes that you should be taking at Pima that transfer to ASU for the specific degree that you're interested in. And then we encourage students to apply at the beginning of the last semester at Pima so that they can allow enough time to process their application and then be in that first cohort of students to get registered for classes. So all of our classes are back in person. When you're on campus, you set up your schedule so it's a mixture of in-person and online classes. And then we do have a huge selection of majors that are offered 100% online. So if you're not looking to leave the Tucson area, we still have a lot of degree options available as well. This is my contact information. I'm the dedicated rep for all Pima students. So please feel free to email me or call me with any questions as you're going through the transfer process. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Jennifer. Oops. You were just on time. So we'll move into our next university transfer advisor, and that will be from Grand Canyon University.
Hi, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Layla Salazar, and I'm with Grand Canyon University, the Office of Admissions for our traditional campus. And I do have a counterpart. His name is Luis Ordonez, and he works with students that are interested in completing their degree online. Let's see. Sorry here. What's going on? Okay. So Just a quick campus shot. We are a private Christian affordable university. We have over 225 academic programs. We have currently about 20,500 traditional campus students, and we are Division I athletics. Why GCU? We have hands-on learning, faculty involvement, student empowerment, no out-of-state tuition, which also includes international students also pay the same rate as our tradition, as all traditional campus students do, no out-of-state, that kind of thing, or international fees, state school costs, and free application. So for our academics, we do have engineering, medical studies, business, criminal justice, fine arts, and psychology, and many more options. Right now, today for this Popcorn with a Program, we have the focus on education. So we have elementary, secondary, special education, early childhood, and Christian education options. For the social sciences and behavioral health, of course, we also have nursing, pre-licensure, and many more options. We have an awesome honors college for our students. So a lot of students that are members of Phi Theta Kappa PTK here at Pima love the opportunity to be part of our honors college, where there's faculty mentoring, research opportunities, professional development, international excursions, and speaker series. Our campus experiences, we have dorms and apartments, gyms, pools, many eateries, and lots of campus events where we love to get students involved on campus. So this is what our transfer student campus scholarship looks like. So your scholarships would be based on 24 or more transferable credits from Pima. And depending on where your cumulative GPA is, that is the scholarship we'd offer you. And these are open to all transfer students, international students, and gap year students. The neat thing is this would be in addition to what we call our Grand Canyon State Award, which is students who complete their associates at Pima Community College will also receive an additional $1,000 a year. And in addition to these academic scholarships, the other thing is for Phi Theta Kappa students, we have an additional $1,000 scholarship as well. So if you are a PTK, an associate's degree holder, and you have a great GPA at Pima, we have several scholarships to offer you. And these would be good for fall start or spring start. So applying now, it's free, it's quick, and it's mobile friendly. You can go to apply.gcu.edu. And we love to have students come and visit campus, whether it's through our GCU Live, Discover GCU, which is an overnight event where you get to stay on campus in the dorms and participate in activities. We also have GCU Days, which is just a one-day event. And then we have great opportunities for LOPES Live Labs, which are their tours on the engineering labs that we have on campus and other labs that you might be interested in depending on your degree. So how would you get a hold of us? Contact us. So like I said, my name is Layla Salazar. I'm the admissions campus for traditional campus, and my phone number is listed there. That's my GCU cell phone number. And my counterpart, Luis Ordóñez, he is the admissions counselor for online for those of you wanting to stay in Tucson. And his phone number is listed as well. And so with that, I will pass it on over to the next person.
Thank you, Layla. Our next presenter will be from Northern Arizona University.
Hi, everybody. My name is Liz Flake, and I'm from Northern Arizona University. My official role is Enrollment Management Coordinator, and I work with students who are interested in transferring. The first thing that I wanted to mention to you is our upcoming Find Your Path event. Hopefully you see the slide here. And we just ask you to go to nau.edu, find your path, and register. It will be via Zoom, and it is scheduled for the 7th, next April 7th, from 10 until 2. It's an open house style event, so you can come in at any time during that time frame to ask questions, meet me, just get more information. I will also be present at the upcoming Pima transfer fairs, which are the 12th and the 13th at the West Campus in downtown. So if you have the opportunity, please stop by and meet me in person, even if you're already connected with NAU. It's always nice to meet students face to face. The next thing that I wanted to share with you is information about our 2NAU program. And this is available to you as a Pima student at any time in your Pima career. You can sign up for 2NAU and access resources such as connection with me or another enrollment management coordinator to help you plan your career at Pima for maximum efficiency and also for a more seamless transfer to NAU. Our 2NAU partnership does come with some scholarship opportunity once you transfer to NAU. Another resource that we would likely direct you to is our NAU JAX path. And that allows you to input courses you're taking at Pima or have taken at other institutions and see how they transfer to specific degrees at NAU. You probably know that we have facilities around the state in Arizona. Our primary campus is in Flagstaff, but if you're interested in options in Tucson, we actually have quite a few local programs, and you can see all of the degrees that are available in Pima here, and this includes both undergraduate and graduate level degrees. We have opportunities locally in education and nursing. And this page would normally also give you my contact information, but we have hired a new representative to work with Pima students, and she hasn't started yet, so I am still your contact, and that information isn't shown here, but I want to share that with you. You can take a quick picture of this snapshot. You also have my email on the slides from this program, but my name is Liz Flake. I'm happy to work with any Pima students, returning adult students, to help you explore opportunities with NAU. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Our next presenter will be from the University of Arizona.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elena Rodriguez. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I am the Assistant Director for Transfer Recruitment here in Arizona, and I'm also a Transfer Admissions Counselor. As you know, we are the university down the street from Pima, but we also are at your campus. Your Arizona admissions counselors are here to help assist you with any questions that you have about transferring to Arizona. We're here to provide general information about the university and connect you with the right resource for academics, student life, financial aid, and more. So if you are interested in finding out what classes you can take at Pima before coming to the University of Arizona, we can connect you with the exact academic advisor from the major of your interest. The University of Arizona is also home to over 100 degree programs, specifically in education, humanities, and social sciences. So although we do have college dedicated to each of those areas of studies, it's important to note that they are not the only colleges that house education, humanities, and social science related degrees. For example, we do have degrees within our public health sector that go to the background of education, humanities, and social sciences. So we highly encourage that you explore our degree search website, which I will place in the chat for you. Arizona is also proud to have over 600 different clubs and organizations, as well as the only school in Arizona to have a transfer student center, and we're very proud of that. In the next couple of weeks, we'll actually be teaming up with ASU and NAU for our biannual Transfer Try U. This is a virtual event from April 11th through April 17th. And there's multiple sessions where you can learn about different transfer pathways, admissions, and financial aid opportunities for the 3 public Arizona universities. I highly recommend joining us on those days. I'll put the registration in the chat as well. I also wanted to share that you have an opportunity to meet with us in person and one-on-one. Currently, we are doing virtual admissions chats Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. But we also have offices on campus at the downtown and west campus, which you will see us at soon. We will also be at the Transfer Student Fair coming up this next month, but we hope to see you soon and apply early. I think that's like the name of the game in transferring, is make sure that you apply to your institution early, and we're happy to help guide you along the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. And our last presenter will be from the Western New Mexico University.
Hello, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And hopefully you can see that image of Western New Mexico University. Is that working on your side?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, I'm Jennifer Coleman. I'm a faculty member at Western New Mexico University. I'm actually based in Tucson though, so I'm available as a resource to Pima students who would be interested in talking about transferring. What you see here in this image is the university campus part of it, as well as kind of a view in the distance of the Gila National Forest. So as the only representative of a university outside of the state of Arizona, which I'm honored to be here today, let me talk to you first about where is Western New Mexico University and why would this be a good option for students at Pima? Well, Silver City, New Mexico is where there's the primary campus for Western New Mexico University. We also have a few satellite campuses that serve surrounding areas. Silver City is about 3 hours from Tucson. So depending on actually where you are, we used to be able to get from Silver City to the Tucson airport in about 2 hours and 35 to 40 minutes. So it's not that far away. In fact, it's closer than some of our Arizona state campuses, right? And it offers you a really unique experience. It is at 6,000 feet. So there are no hot days in the summer, really. So if you are looking for a weekend away this summer and you want to get out of the heat, head to Silver City, check out the art community there, or check out the Gila National Forest. If you are an outdoorsy person, you would very much love having the chance to visit the area. So why would a student from Arizona consider Western New Mexico University? Well, we have wonderful on-ground programs, but we also have great online programs. So Western would offer an Arizona student an opportunity to either go have a campus experience or also stay in Tucson and be an online student. Those are both options. We also offer Arizona students in-state tuition. And you may have heard in the last couple of weeks, New Mexico is one of the first states to go toward providing residents free college tuition. That's something to think about too. Maybe you want to relocate to New Mexico at some point in your future and consider that as an opportunity. But as a student from Pima, possibly transferring to Western, you would be considered an out-of-state student. But you would get a significant tuition reduction being given that in-state waiver. We do accept transfer credits really generously. So whereas a lot of in-state transfer situations, you might be capped at 60 to 66 hours, Western can take more than that as an out-of-state school. We offer really small class sizes. The ratio is reported as typically 18 to 1. Some programs are considerably smaller than that, with as low as 12 to 1 at times. This semester I have a class that has 10 students in it. So really nice, intimate class environments, even in the online arrangements. You get that small school experience, and we do high impact practices across the curriculum. So we have opportunities for students to engage in research, in service learning. We are known as an applied liberal arts and sciences institution. So we're always bringing that, the utility of the degree back to the conversation in terms of studying the liberal arts and sciences, but also considering where they have impact in people's lives and in society. I included 2 links there. One is to the tuition, And one is just a cute list of top 10 reasons to come to Western New Mexico University. We do very transparent information on our website about costs. So if you go to Western's website and you just put in the search bar tuition, you will see literally itemized dollar amounts for all costs associated with being a student, because of course that's a variable that we all need to be thinking about. And then here's information about how to contact our Office of Admission and how to contact me. I would be happy to connect with students by Google Meet, by Zoom, to come to one of the Pima campuses to talk to you in person. The transfer experience is a really exciting one, and it's not a simple experience. So do allow the amazing resources that you just heard from all of these great, you have so many great options with U of A and ASU and Grand Canyon, and just there's no end to great options for you as students coming from Pima. And if I do give a plug for Pima, I feel like any student listening to this, you've already made one of the most beneficial decisions you could have made for your education by coming to Pima first and saving yourself not only in tuition and costs, but also in giving yourself that time to kind of figure out who you are and what you want. And Pima's education is just so top notch that I'd like to give you that great feedback that you made such a good decision. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you, Dr. Coleman. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all our presenters today. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording right now. So let me do that here.